Yo, what's going on, you guys? This is your boy RBG, aka the Random Black Gamer, here with me, myself, and I on the ones and twos, and this is We Ain't Seen the Reactions, the place where I react to everything I've never seen. And if you read by the title, it's time to do a trailer reaction. And what trailer reaction we're going to be doing? A One Piece final trailer reaction. Guys, let me just say it has been a wild and tumultuous ride because there have been so many concerns and so many things that have left us very excited to see what this final product will entail. Obviously Netflix seems to just be all in with this compared to some of their other previous ventures where they didn't quite do what the fans wanted them to do. You know, obviously, you know, when it comes to a big budget production, a lot of things gets lost in translation, particularly the heart and soul of these anime products that they try to adapt into live action form. And this one right here seems to have taken a different approach compared to the previous installments, like your Cowboy Bebops, your Death Notes, so on and so forth. And hopefully the future Yu Yu Hakusho show will take on a life of its own in the same way this One Piece project has taken on, because they seem to have consulted more with people who actually know what they're doing in terms of just all the things pertaining to One Piece, the lore, even getting in contact with Eiichiro Oda and allowing him to supervise this thing to the fullest, taking out things that don't quite match the heart and soul of One Piece, and, you know, just giving that thumbs up to everything that they've actually filmed. So yeah, I've been watching a lot of the productions and behind the scenes things. I've been seeing my man Iñaki, shout outs to him, the guy who plays Luffy, just continue to reinforce the idea that, yeah, we're watching the live action Luffy. There's nobody else that could play this role quite like this guy has. Even though we haven't seen the final product, you can just tell that he is Luffy, and he's going to encapsulate a lot of that once we watch the show. So yeah, man, I'm really enjoying this, and I hope that this thing actually lives up to our dreams and wishes, you know, because anime is just one of those biggest taboos of being in live action, and One Piece is a very tall order to fulfill because Eiichiro Oda, he kind of defies the laws. You know, he kind of steps out of those confines of keeping everything normal and grounded. You know, One Piece is one of those things that continues to expand into these crazy territories, and I am just so curious on how they're going to translate all those things later on. You know, obviously we don't have three characters that are particularly going to be challenging in terms of translating them to live action, those being Frankie, Chopper, and who else? Brooke. Obviously we have Robin. We know they're gonna get a fine woman to play her, but there are so many different challenges that they have ahead of them, especially if this thing turns out to be a success. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and watch this final trailer, man. This is gonna be the last one. I'm probably not gonna watch anything else after that because the show is literally dropping tomorrow, and you can bet your ass I'm gonna be reacting to it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this, man.
Roger's treasure.
That's right.
He hid it somewhere in the Grand Line.
It's a myth.
Can't wait to see the look on your face when we find it.
He just has that soul, man. I love him. He has it.
There's something that you want more than anything else in this world. For as long as
yeah, baby Luffy.
It's been my dream to become King of the Pirates.
Damn right.
Pirates.
Man, that Mihawk is off the chain. And we got him with a bro kick.
Seems too easy. Then you're on the wrong path.
Piracy is a scourge upon this world.
Three sword style, baby. Hey, he's wearing the hat. They got Garp with the hat.
Don't let anything get in the way of your dreams.
Hey.
Everyone gets to follow their dreams. This is our fight. Until we find the
Hey, we get a chance to see the Fishman swim. Ooh.
Pirates.
Let's go.
You actually believe in it. I don't need to. He believes in himself. Let's draw hard, Luffy.
I'm afraid
It's time I ended this.
God.
That went pretty well.
Don't you think?
I'm ready, man. Bring it on, man. I'm already ready for Alabasta, and I ain't even seen this yet. But guys, that right there was the One Piece final trailer Netflix reaction, man. Whole lot of emotions. Once again, this reconfirms that this show is going to be faithful, you know, to some extent. I want to say at least 90% because Oda has already said that not everything is going to get pulled over from the manga and anime to this one because there's only so much time they can do and there's definitely only so much money Netflix is going to give them. So hopefully the production team has used that money wisely. Now, one thing that I wish we could have saw more in these trailers and promotions is how they're going to capture the emotional beats, because it seems for the most part, all those emotional beats that we've seen have come from Nami. You know, it's like, it's one thing to translate these characters when they're at their highs, but it's another to capture those lows, you know, because that's one of the things that makes this property so great. Feeling all the different emotional beats of these characters, you know, every one of them has their own ideals and goals. And sometimes, you know, we see these characters get broken in more ways than one. You know, we've seen Luffy get broken. We've seen Usopp get his nose broken. But it's the layer of emotions that makes these things very memorable. You know, obviously we get the scene where Nami is crying out to Luffy for help and he gives her his straw hat. But I want to see all these characters cry. I really want to see that. Like, One Piece, it's got me through some tough times in my life, and I kind of feel bad that I've essentially put this whole series on a back burner. You know, like, I used to buy the DVDs faithfully, and I used to always look forward to watching them. But for whatever reason, life happened. I got caught up in other things, and I haven't seen the series since the Thriller Bark arc, which I know I deserve 10 lashings with the wet noodle for that. But, you know, things happen. And honestly, a lot of things I kind of forgot about. You know, I don't know all the bits and pieces of detail since, you know, I kind of one-shot at this thing. I haven't really just gone back and rewatched a lot of One Piece, so there are going to be certain names and details that are left out. But this series is doing such a good job of tapping into my memory banks, and I'm able to pull out certain files and be like, oh, that's this and that's that, you know. We got a chance to see Monkey D. Garp with his dog hat on, you know, which I didn't think they were going to take it there, but this show is doing that. Like, the more cartoony and zany elements, they're actually implementing those things too. They're not trying to keep it grounded. You know, I know a lot of people have a lot of complaints about the actual hue and saturations of the colors because it does seem like they have like this yellowish tint, but I do think that aids in making this seem like it does exist in a real world as opposed to just going for vibrant colors on some Speed Razor shit. I think this does a good job of actually retaining the things that we love about One Piece while also making it feel like it's a convincing world. Obviously, there's going to be a second party, those being the casual audience viewers that aren't that familiar with One Piece. They probably seen it in passing, but they haven't watched a single episode. And I really want this series to bring those people in. You know, like, I've been trying my hardest to get my wife to love One Piece like I do, but she just considers it as sleep material, something that she can just close her eyes and drift off into dreamland. And I would really love for her to see the things that I see or what I saw when I was watching the anime. But anyways, man, that's going to do it for us today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this journey because it has been a long one. Hopefully everything comes to fruition and it succeeds in all the different aspects of a live action adaptation. Hopefully Oda is proud of it like he says he is. You know, hopefully he's being truthful. I don't think he's a man that lies, you know. Hopefully he's not being a corporate shield just because his property's being managed and produced with millions of dollars. So yeah. But yeah, guys, that's going to do it for us today, guys. If there's anything that I may have missed or got misconstrued, by all means, provide the proper context in the comment section below, and I promise I will get back to you. But this is your boy RBG, aka the Random Black Gamer. We ain't seen the reactions. I'll catch you guys in the reaction to One Piece, the Netflix series. Peace.